Hello everybody, welcome to the NLSS Championship Tournament. Tonight we'll be having all of the first round matchups in the tournament take place. For those of you who don't know, the winner of the tournament will be crowned the first ever NLSS champion. The men involved tonight are some of the NLSS's finest. Your first round matchups include the zany Canadian Northernlion taking on the underdog of Dearborn, Dan Gheesling, the king of the diss track Baertaffy versus ice cold Last Grey Wolf, hyper-literate RockLeeSmile against Big Papa Poutine Michaelalfox, and last but not least, Mr. 401 JSmithOTI fights the rain sticker AlpacaPatrol. These men will fight with great pride as they try to make history and become the first ever NLSS champion. But enough talking, let's get on with the show. And let's go ahead and get things started right away here as the first matchup of the first round of the first ever, many firsts here tonight, of the first ever NLSS tournament is about to begin as the man who created the NLSS himself, in his own opinion, Ryan, Northernlion Laterno, makes his way down to the ring. The zany Canadian, the egg, many nicknames for this guy, just straight up Ryab as well. He's looking to make history in something that he thinks that he should just, he should just have that title. He shouldn't have to go through the entire tournament. He shouldn't have to fight these other guys. He thinks that it's his belt and it's his show, so he should just automatically get that belt. But he's got to go through this entire set of guys, or whoever, he has to go through, including his first round matchup, who some people have kind of let slide under the radar here. And that man would be the underdog of Dearborn, Big Brother 10 winner, Big Brother 14 runner-up, family man himself, Dan Gheesling. Many people have been calling him the underdog of the tournament because he's put at the 8th seed, even though I told them that the seeding doesn't matter because I said it to random. However, Dan has embraced that underdog role that he has been given with that 8th seed, and he thinks that he can he can upset Northernlion here tonight. Now, in many people's opinions, that would not be an upset. Dan is a smart man. He knows what he's doing. As you saw at Big Brother, he knows exactly what to do at almost any situation. However, Ryan, knowing that when he grew up he read the, almanac, he is also a very smart individual, biology degree that he doesn't use. But here we go with the first matchup, as it's about to begin right now. These two looking for a lockup, but now Dan with the big face buster to start it out here. Ooh, Dan shows athleticism going for a drop kick, but Ryan just with a big haymaker there. And now Ryan taking out the knee of Dan Gheesling. I don't know what kind of pace these matches are going to have at all, but Dan slides over the top of Northernlion with the reverse DDT. Thought maybe he's going for a big power slam there, as Dan grabbing a sledgehammer to start it out. Dan's not known to be that dirty of a player, I guess, but where's he going? I guess he wanted to get rid of that sledgehammer. Oh, and Northernlion sends it right into the steps. This is going to be a very interesting matchup. Neither of these guys too athletic. What was Dan countering there with the jawbreaker? Oh, going for a big knee, but no. Ryan moves out of the way. Punching in the lumbar sends Dan over the barricade. Oh, but Ryan follows him. These guys known to be kind of, not best buds, but pretty good friends. Not known to have many fights. But they each want to win that NLSS championship tournament here tonight. And they're going back and forth. And Dan with the haymakers. Lefts and rights, but Ryan fighting back with an uppercut. The fans here in attendance tonight are having quite a show be put on for them as Ryan with a big knee to Dan. And now a headbutt using the egg. Oh, but Dan counters with an elbow to the gut. Now Dan, a big sucker punch and an uppercut. It's just an all-out brawl out there in the crowd. Lefts and rights, knees, uppercuts. Camera's so bad we got the scaffolding in the way, but you know what? We'll let the scaffolding be. Oh, Dan with the reverse kick. He hit it this time, missed it the last time he went for it. This is a great camera angle. Thank you, camera crew. Oh, and Ryan fighting with the uppercuts. Where's Ryan taking Dan? Is he just kind of beating away on him? Oh, Dan now fighting back, though. It's kind of a big brawl out here. And remember, both these men, very smart individuals. They know what they're doing. I'm not quite too sure what Dan just hit there, but he hit something, and it looked like it hurt. And Ryan now, sending Dan into the barricade. Dan, another big knee there to Ryan, and another one. Both these guys just want that championship so badly. They will do anything they can to get their hands on it. Another uppercut there by Dan, as they've made it to the other side of the ring, except, oh, Ryan taking it back second, but Dan fighting right back. Very even matchup here. I figured Dan would have some of that dad strength, but it looks like Ryan's got some dad strength even though he's not even a dad. Oh, big headbutt to the back, and oh, gonna send him to the barricade, but no. It's a very even matchup here. The scaffolding is still in the way, and I would appreciate if the scaffolding would get out of the way, but you know what, we're going to leave it be. As now they fought all the way to the other side of the ring, or the outside of the ring, I guess, and Dan knocking over some chairs, and now, oh, Dan with the arm drag. Dan going for a big kick there, but Ryan counters. Ooh, puts him in the leg lock. Pinfalls and submissions will not count on the outside of the ring, but it can do damage, but Dan manages to get out of it. And now it looks like they're going back to the ring now, as Dan's had enough of the outside. Yep, and that's what they're doing. Dan gets right back in the ring as Ryan follows. Oh, Dan! Stunner! Dan hit the stunner! Is that going to be it? Is Ryan immediately out of this tournament? No! Dan uses that stunner as his finishing maneuver, but Ryan manages to kick out at 2. Not nearly enough damage has been done, and now Dan going to the top rope. Big elbow drop right to the cold heart of Northernlion. Now Dan, I don't even know what that was, but he took him down. Might have been an STO. Dan pulling out all the stops, big sucker punch. Dan looking for it again. Stunner! Another stunner from Dan. Is that going to be able to put Northernlion away here? No! Ryan kicked out of the second stunner. That's amazing. The resilience of Northernlion. And now Dan is planting Ryan to the ground there. Off the ropes and just kind of punch him right in the ass, if we're going to be honest here. I don't know if Dan knows what he's doing now. He's kind of panicking. He's like, what do I have to do to put Ryan away? Oh, but Dan wants Ryan to get up. Dan now, big axe handle to the dome piece of Ryan. Is that going to be enough to put away the Canadian here? But no. Kicks out at 2. Dan just trying to wear down Ryan at this point. Big elbow drop. And it's not looking too good for your favorite bald Canadian YouTuber. Oh, but Ryan counters after Dan went for a big swingy punch. But now, Dan taking Ryan back down and going after the neck. Oh, but Ryan back up to his feet. Big punch to the gut. He's fired up. But Dan, what is it? Yeah, with the cradle pin. Is that going to be... Is he going to steal the victory here? No. But Ryan kicked out at 2. Ryan kicked out at 2 as he rolls out of the ring. Dan is very tired right now. These guys not used to being in a wrestling ring, in a wrestling match. Is now they both get back inside the ring. And oh, Dan's got him on his shoulders, but no, Ryan flipped over the back, reverse DDT. Ryan now. Oh, he's looking for it. The egg smashing finale. Is that going to be it for Dan? Oh, but Ryan's not done. Going for a big elbow right to the knee of Mr. Gheesling. And now Ryan. Rock bottom. Just like his YouTube channel. Hit rock bottom. Is that going to be enough to put Dan Gheesling away here? Yes. Northernlion pulls off a great comeback here as he puts away Dan Gheesling in the first round. I thought Dan was going to win this match for sure. He hit 2 stunners and his big knockout punch, but in the end, Ryan was able to hit that egg smashing finale in the rock bottom, and that was all she wrote. Here's that again, another look at the egg smashing finale, and I'm very surprised Ryan ended up winning this match. Another look at the rock bottom that put Dan away. Sorry to say that underdog of Dearborn didn't do so well, but the crowd doesn't seem to be cheering Ryan as much as maybe they normally would. Kind of received some boos there, but Ryan moves on to the next round of the tournament. Sorry, Daniel. Maybe next time. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the next matchup of the first round of the NLSS Championship Tournament. That last matchup was quite a good matchup, for being honest. And now we look into the future. We're seeing if this man Baertaffy can put on a better match with this tournament here tonight than the one previous. And also, not quite sure what happened backstage. Couldn't really make out or hear anything Josh was saying, but it looked like MALF and Josh got into a little bit of an altercation. So let's hope that doesn't go anywhere and that it's going to be a smooth sailing show, and it's going to be a great tournament. None of these guys really have any prior conflicts, if we're being honest. I mean, yeah, sure, maybe Rob has argued Brian many times. That's not a conflict, that's just how they are. So none of these guys really dislike each other. So I'm hoping that all of these matchups are going to be full of pride, full of honestly just greatness, because I know, okay, I don't know, I hope that these guys know how to wrestle and that they can have a great matchup no matter their opponent. And I think Baer's actually got quite a good shot of winning this thing. You know, he's kind of one of the bigger guys, maybe not height-wise, but more so of bulk. He's kind of one of the bigger guys in this tournament, if not the biggest. I would say him and Rob are probably close, but you know, he's got a weight advantage over people, and that could be translated into maybe a strength advantage as well. I mean, that last match we just kind of saw a brawl because neither of these guys are particularly like extra strong, when I use that term, in the the upper body department. No offense, Ryan and Dan. But maybe in this match we'll see Baer pull out some big power moves that can help him on to the next round. Also, Baer spent a lot of money on his entrance, as you can tell. I mean, he's still going. He's like, look at this. The spotlight on him, I don't know what he's doing really. He does really like his own music, as I had coined him the king of the diss track prior to him coming out here, but I don't know if he had spent all this money on his entrance. Like, he could have spent more money on, I don't know, training, for this tournament or like anything else. You know what? Maybe this theatrical entrance he has will translate into a great match with his opponent. See, I don't know if that's going to happen, because I don't know. Baer might be the greatest wrestler you've never heard of, or the worst wrestler you wish you didn't hear of. I have no idea. All I know is entrance takes so long, and he's still not done. But you know what? We'll give Baer his moment in the sun, because you never know. This might be the last time we see Baer for a little while, especially if he loses. Well, that'd be why we wouldn't see him. But if he wins, we're going to see the entrance multiple times. So be ready for that. Unless this man said otherwise. So I knew I had to give Baer a good opponent for this. So as the seedings were, I saw who he was going up against. I was very pleased to see it was Austin Last Ray Wolf. This guy gives no fucks. Like, if we're being honest, he just doesn't give a shit. Sometimes. Alright? He will light you up in PUBG like no other. Let's hope he can... Well, let's hope he doesn't light up Baer in the ring. Because if he shoots Baer, I'm just gonna, like, have to disqualify him, even in a no-holds-barred match. They didn't sign an agreement to die, right? But, I don't know. Austin, being a taller guy, a taller guy of the group, having that height advantage might help him out here. You never know. He does look very determined here with that nice wolf graphic tee and his jeans. He looks hyped here tonight. I think Austin has a good chance of winning this whole entire tournament too. I think actually every man in this tournament, I don't know if I've already said this already, probably have, because these entrances, especially Baer's, took so long. That's fine. I think every man has their own set. They each have a certain set of skills, to quote one Liam Neeson, that can maybe trump one of their opponents. This one here is kind of like height versus weight. No offense to Baer, I'm not calling him fat. But you know what? We're just gonna see what happens. Here we go. Baertaffy versus Last Ray Wolf, first round matchup, and immediately Austin with the Russian leg sweep. Bringing up some tactical moves already, and he's already going to the outside of the ring. He grabbed a baseball bat, and Baer, ooh, the big sucker punch there makes Austin drop the bat. And a big fist straight to the face, and he grabs that bat again. Ooh, Baer rolls out of the way, he punches the bat again, once again. A big toss, just grabbing him by the neck. Now Baer sending Austin off the ropes. Whoa. That wasn't a spinning heel kick. I actually don't know what that was. Kind of flew through the air, hit him right in the face with that boot. Austin now back up to his feet, moves out of the way of Baer's punch, and now Austin picking up Baer. This is a surprise big Samoan drop. Austin picking up some power moves. I thought they would be coming from Baer, but I guess not. Austin using that bat to his advantage, just going to town on Baer. Okay. I don't know what he was doing there. I guess maybe he had to rush off the bat or something. Right to the ankle. What's Austin doing? Looks like he has a plan, but at the same time he doesn't. He's done the same thing twice now. Ooh, and Baer, a big punch to the gut makes Austin drop the bat once again. Now Baer laying Austin out with a huge clothesline. Baer's weight advantage might be coming into play here soon, and now Baer just kind of going to town with the big knee and then a couple kicks. And now Baer to the second rope. We don't see this. Oh my gosh, big flipping senton. Oh, but Austin back up to his feet after the jawbreaker. Counter into the sit-out clothesline. Ooh. Is Austin looking for the same move? No, a big leg drop. A big leg drop to the throat of Baertaffy. As you can see in Baer's ring gear, obviously inspired by that Baer persona. But it looks like he went for some padding too as he falls to the floor. Austin now throwing Baer up the ramp. After a big leg drop, he kind of hit it, but he also kind of missed. Might have done more damage to himself than he did to Baer there. Oh, and Baer now. Baer must carry flip into a big punch. Baer's getting back into this match. Oh, and Baer. Austin's not going down, though. Oh, he went down after that one. Took 5 big hits to knock Austin to his feet. As now Baer sends him back towards the ring. Look at this NLSS arena. These guys fighting for that belt as he gets sent into the apron. Now Austin with a big knee to the chest. And he sends him right back into those steel steps. Austin, another leg drop to Baer. Austin's really enjoying hitting those leg drops here tonight. As now he sends Baer back into the ring. Let's see what Austin can do here. We're good at PUBG and Enter the Guns, but he's a great wrestler. End of days. End of days from Austin. Is that going to be enough to put Baertaffy away here? No. Baer kicks out at 2. That's kind of the prelude to Austin's grand finale here. Oh, Baer with the counter. And Baer, what's he looking for here? The Baer ending. Is that going to be enough to put Austin away here? No, he kicks out at 2. Baer looking quite frustrated. Thought that was going to be enough to put away Austin. But as I said, oh, Austin with the big counter. As I said, this is a quite even matchup. As you can see, these guys going back and forth. Austin missed a kick there, but a big forearm sends Baer into the corner. But Baer fighting right back. Baer went for something big there, but oh, just fighting, trading blows. Austin floats over, big neck breaker. And now Austin. He's going to the top rope. High risk maneuver. And Baer got back up to his feet. Baer with the F5. You can hear the crowd chanting, "This is awesome," as it is. Is that going to be enough to put Austin away here? And it is. Baertaffy moves on in the tournament after catching Austin out of mid-air into that big F5. I thought this might have been an it for Baer after Austin hit the end of days. But Baer fought back. There's another angle of that move. I thought that was going to be the it. But Baer managed to kick out at 2. After that, I think he grabbed some momentum. There was the Baer ending there. I honestly thought that was it for Austin. Those are kind of their moves they set up their big finish with, and Austin never got his big finish in. But Austin thought he'd go high risk, so he rose to the top rope. And he wanted something big, but Baer managed to get back to his feet and catch him. As Austin flew with the crossbody, Baer caught him, hit the F5 for the 1, 2, 3. And again, what a great victory by Baertaffy. He fought hard, and Austin's back in the ring. Baer extends that hand. And a great sign of respect there from Austin and Baertaffy. Great match here tonight, guys. Cutting backstage, and what? Why is Josh laid out MALF? We saw them earlier backstage, but Josh just laid out MALF. What is he doing? Why did he do this? Oh my god, why? It's a heinous assault. I shouldn't even let Josh participate in this tournament any longer. However, I have no replacements. That being said, I can't currently replace MALF with anyone either. So MALF can either forfeit his match, or he can go out there and try against Nick. It's his choice. Alright, and after hearing those words from the GM of the NLSS Championship League, and after seeing that heinous attack from JSmithOTI, RockLeeSmile makes his way out to the ring, and he might not be in the right mindset now. He thought he was just going to come out here and face MALF tonight, but who knows if MALF's even going to come out. We don't know what MALF's condition is. No one does. All we saw is Josh beating the crap out of MALF backstage, as you already saw, and now Nick running down to the ring. Maybe he's trying to pump himself back up. He's got to get pumped because MALF and Nick are quite good friends, and seeing his bud get attacked like that from Josh, a man who we thought he could trust, he's investing into his brain. But he's also good friends with Josh, so maybe he's probably contradicting. I'm not inside the mind of Nick. I have no idea what he's thinking right now. All I know is that he wants to advance in this tournament, and he doesn't care how he has to do it. He'd prefer to do it the normal, right way of winning his first round matchup, the semi-final, and the final. But we'll have to find out. Is he coming out here? There he is. He is looking quite banged up. MALF is making his way to the ring, and he is, ooh, that's tough. As you saw earlier tonight, he had that little jacket on. I think he still has the beanie on, but he's got tape all on his arms, and I think it wraps around his chest too. Oh, and he's got that head. I don't know if he's in the best shape to compete here tonight. A little wary getting up those steps. I think his legs are fine. I can't really tell because he has on. But his arms and his chest must be killing him right now. He might have a concussion, broken rib, but MALF is a fighting man. He will come out of here and do what has to be done. I applaud MALF for that, honestly. Yeah. I don't know if Nick was expecting him to come out. I think maybe Nick thought he was going to come out here tonight, but Nick immediately with the brain buster right to the head, targeting those areas of MALF that are obviously injured. We saw that move earlier, and I still don't know what that is, but they're using it to effect. I don't know if MALF should have come out here, man. Nick is very strategic, and I don't know if just showing where your injuries are at is very smart. And also very agile, apparently, as he climbs to the top rope. What's Nick gonna do here? Oh my god, he just hit him with his ass! He just hit him with his ass. Straight up. MALF struggling to get back to his feet, and Nick kind of hyping himself up to the crowd. And he knocks MALF to the floor. Took a second to think about what he's doing, but he realizes that he needs that NLSS championship to prove to the world that he's worth something. That's saying he isn't. That sounded pretty rude. MALF now fighting back, kind of out of nowhere. And this is what MALF needed. If it was going to be no holds barred, he needed the weapons. He's going to town on Nick with that shit, hitting him in the back. He likes to hit Nick in the ass, apparently. Well, knowing MALF, you'd probably expect that. But now MALF getting back in the ring, going for a quick pin. Maybe this can put him away and he can get out of here pretty easily, but Nick gets out of there. MALF kind of taking his time, but also trying to pick up the pace to where he can get out of here as soon as possible. Now Nick has MALF on his shoulders. What's he going to do here? Big detonation kick. And Nick is really targeting that head because he knows that's where the injury is at, as well as the body and the arms. But the head is obviously hurt. Nick now sending MALF to the outside. Maybe, well, I was going to say maybe Nick can get a counter out here, but there are no counters in the no-holds barred match. But I saw Nick, he gave MALF a second to
kind of recuperate before he went back out there. I respect that as he sends him right into a post. Nick's got a lot of respect for people, but at the same time, he wants to do what he can do for himself. That did not make sense. He wants to make himself successful and take others with him. Oh, and not... Oh, just dropping Mouth right on his head on the apron. The apron is the hardest part of the ring. So that's like, it's just straight up metal and then like a piece of cloth. That hurts. Oh, and not targeting the arms too. See, this is what I said about Nick. He's very strategic. Oh, Mouth. Taking a second. Oh, they're rushing back into the ring, trying to get this match over with. He sends Nick off the ropes. We're going to look for a big single leg drop kick. I'm struggling at talking. I'm struggling, right? And so is Mouth. Mouth trying to pull himself up. A big haymaker to the shoulder of Nick. Now, oh, look, pick him up, but Nick with the reverse DDT. And Nick, what's he looking for here? Nick with a big Claymore drop kick, DDT. I don't even know what that was really, but Mouth immediately fighting back. That looked like it hurt, but Mouth fighting through the pain. Nick now back in control of this match. Ooh, big back suplex there. Right on the neck. Aha. And now targeting the legs. Legs not even being injured, as far as I know. But Nick is trying to wear down Mouth as much as he can. And now Nick! Big sit-out powerbomb. Nick showing what he can do in that ring. And now going back to the corner. What? He's hyping himself up. He's looking... Nick with the big knee! And he busted Mouth open. Mouth's been busted open. The big knee, is that going to be able to put Mouth away here? But Mouth kicked out. How did Mouth kick out? After the head injuries. And the first big drop kick knee thing, and then the second one. How's Mouth still going? Another reverse DDT. Mouth busted open, but that adrenaline is pumping. That move used again here tonight. I don't even know what it is. Oh, Mouth. Big strikes. And the big clothesline. Now the blood's pouring down Mouth's face. Mouth's trying to go around licking and stomping right on the front of him. Another reverse DDT there. Is that going to be enough to put Nick away after the big spinning clothesline? It is! Mouth hit enough reverse DDTs. He might have given Nick a concussion. If we're being honest. The chair shots and the reverse DDT might have given Nick a concussion. Especially after that big rolling clothesline after those big strikes. I am shocked that Mouth has been able to overcome the attack from Josh and move on to the next round. That blows me away. The resilience of Mouth. Look at that big, that was his big single leg drop kick in the corner. I thought that was it. And then Nick busted open Mouth with that running knee. I thought that was it. I thought that was it. I think Mouth probably thought that was it. The ref right there, that fan in the corner. The Mouth kicked out at like 2.9. This might have set up the end of Nick with the big rolling clothesline. Mouth felt it there. He hit the reverse DDT. He kind of like let his leg go. That was like a different variation there that we've seen all night tonight. And I don't know what that did to Nick. That was enough to put him away. What a heroic victory again by Mouth. I cannot believe he actually pulled this off. Mouth moves on to the next round of the tournament. And he'll face the winner. Josh is attacking Mouth again, but this time with a kendo stick. Why does Josh have to keep attacking Mouth? Why? Why, Josh? Josh just assaulting Mouth again, but since he's already out here, his match is starting right now. The last match, the first round of the NLSS Championship Tournament. And here comes an opponent who may not have been prepared for. Rob, Rich Kelly, AlpacaPatrol. Rob has that look on his face of, I'm going to go down to that ring and I'm going to destroy you. I don't know what, like, I don't know if this is from the past. Like, I don't know what Josh's problem is with MALF. If it was just that running backstage, why they need to attack him backstage, and then after his heroic victory, beat him up again. But nonetheless, Josh wants to advance in the tournament too, and I guess he thought, maybe he thought Nick was weak. Maybe he thought Nick couldn't beat an injured MALF, so that MALF's gonna be wore down for his next matchup if he can beat Rob. That's a big if, but here we go, last match of the tournament. And Rob just comes straight out with a big sucker punch, but Josh throws him into the corner. Oh, Rob now big belly-to-belly suplex. Rob has the weight advantage here, and that could be the key factor in this matchup. Rob now with the big back body drop. Oh, and I don't even know what this is. He pinned the arm between the back of the knee and just kind of raked at the eyelid. And now Rob countering again with the big jawbreaker. He's got him up on his shoulder, big Samoan drop. Josh kind of struggling to get up to his feet now, but Rob knocks him to the outside. But Josh counters with an arm jack. Now big backbreaker. Josh trying to take control of this match as he sends him right into the steps. And now just taunting to the crowd. See, Josh has to I cannot. Josh used to have so much childlike wonder. Where did that go? He has to beat up MALF for seemingly no reason besides bumping into him backstage, which was a complete accident by MALF. At least we think so. Unless there's any further news about this, as he delivers a big elbow to the knee of Rob. If there's any more news about this, we'll figure it out, but he has a big problem now. Josh going for a power bomb, but Rob counters with a big DDT there. Could that be enough to put Josh away? But Josh gets out. Rob just shoving Josh down to the mat, and Rob with the big senton from the top. Wasn't expecting that. Ooh, Josh rolls out of the big chop, and now Hurricane Rana. That sends Rob to the outside of the ring. Josh is feeling it right now, but Rob back into the ring, big takedown. Got Josh while he was showboating, but now big jawbreaker. Rob counters into a big DDT. Is that going to be enough to put Josh away? But Josh kicks out at one once again. Josh very resilient, as you can tell. And now Rob taking a second to showboat. Watch that Josh on the ropes, I think. What's he gonna do? Oh, he hangs him up. Oh, big knees. Big knees to the forehead of Josh. And he gets sent to the outside. Rob showing his moveset, what he's learned in this training. As he sends Josh back into the ring now. Oh, big boot. Right to the side of the head. Rob has full control of this match right now. I think Josh wasn't expecting this. Bang! Look at that, out of nowhere. Is that going to be enough to put Josh away? No. He kicks out at 2. That move formerly known as Sister Abigail from the WWE. He took that move, which is very deadly, and used it in his own arsenal. Oh, a big spinning back fist. And now Rob, going for maybe a power slam. Josh puts over the neck breaker. Josh down. Salida del Sol, that's what that was called in the WWE as well. These don't have names yet. Alright? Called a Salida del Sol. Rob counters with the float over fireman's carry flip. And now he's got him up. Rob. Hit the pedigree. Rob's finishing me with the pedigree. And that is all Josh kicked out of the pedigree. He kicked out of Sister Abigail, which I'm going to rename right now as the Sister Goral. And the pedigree. Josh is very resilient, and now Rob's just looking for any way to get this match over with. He's kind of throwing Josh around. Big chop to the forehead, another big spinning back fist. Now Josh floats over the reverse DDT. That's what put Nick away. But now Josh taking more time to showboat to the crowd. And a big takedown there. Josh feeling it now. Two big clotheslines. Ducks on side. Not a sidewalk slam, but that's fine. Josh, for a second time. Sleeta del Sol. Why has DX's music hit? Why did DX's music hit? Why is Triple H out here? Triple H! Hit the pedigree. Rob uses the pedigree. And Triple H might have just... Josh kicks out! Rob learned the pedigree from Triple H. Triple H comes out here, distracts Josh, and it still can't get the job done. Josh is so resilient. Rob had a plan all along to bring Triple H out here. Now Josh with the big knee to the midsection. Oh my, snap, powerbomb. Is that going to be enough to put him away? No. Rob kicks out a one. Surprisingly. Josh now taking Rob down to the mat. Big reverse brainbuster. And I'm just shocked that Triple H came out here. Rob trying to put Josh away. That's not enough. Rob thought he had a brilliant plan. Oh. Gosh, big slam. I'm struggling to talk. I'm shocked. Another Sister Goral. Is that enough to put Josh away? It almost was. Josh kicks out once again. Robert is struggling to put Josh away here. A big chop to the forehead. And now, went for big DDT. Josh comes with the knee. Went for a big fall on the Rob counters. Big slap. Josh goes on the backside of Rob. And now, a third Sleeta del Sol. He gets Rob back up to his feet, but Rob sweeps the leg. Rob going for a big slam of some sort. Josh counters. But Rob, gut wrench, suplex. And another senton. This match is full of surprises, but now Rob looks to get the job done by himself. Pedigree. Another pedigree, and that has got to be the it of Josh. There is no way Josh is kicking out of another pedigree. Two from Rob. What? Josh kicked out of a third pedigree after two Sister Gorals as well. How is Josh doing it? Rob trying to do anything he can, just tossing Josh aside. Big kick to the lumbar of Josh, and Rob's getting frustrated, you can see it. Josh now big counter. Oh! Josh at the OTI! Is that going to be enough? Rob's busted open. That puts Josh into the next round. Out of nowhere, Josh at the OTI. And that was it. That was the first, I think that was the first sister goal we saw. I cannot believe Josh just pulled that off. There's a Salida del Sol, one of the many who hit throughout this match. I thought for sure Rob had this in the bag. He hit 2 of his own pedigrees, and his teacher, Triple H, comes out here and hits one himself. Doesn't put Josh away. There you go, there's the clip. Triple H rolls out of the ring. Rob, disoriented, crawls over to make a pin on Josh. I thought this was it. I'm like, Triple H just booked Rob a spot in the semifinals, but Josh kicked out again. You might not like his actions here tonight. You have to respect the performance. Dang it! You have to respect the performance that he put on here tonight. He got busted open and still competed, still beat Robert, and he moves on. Face the man he attacked multiple times here tonight. Enough in the next round. Like I just said, you might not respect his actions against MALF. You might not respect what he's done now, but you have to respect his heart. It might be cold, but he has a lot of heart.